us march on to fame, let the hours proclaim, till our anthem will dare us to do. Let us onward to win and new laurels gain. Free school for the brave and for the true. Free school for the brave and for the true.
Fortis, atque, Fidelis. Perhaps the only Latin words that most free school students will ever learn in their lifetime. They mean strong and faithful, two qualities that represent the school spirit. Inculcated via the school's traditions, this spirit gives them the strength to persevere as they strive to achieve. It also fosters faithfulness to their convictions as they face the many challenges in their lives. Tunku Abdul Rahman and Wu Lian Te were two towering personalities who showed exemplary strength and faith. Wu Lian Te, or Ngo Lian Tak, was the world-famous plague fighter, and Tunku was Malaysia's first Prime Minister. Tunku will always be the grand old free. Leadership was his strength. He negotiated for the country's independence from the British in 1957 and achieved a dignified win-win situation for both sides. As the most powerful unifying force in the country, he served as Prime Minister for 13 years. The Free School Library building was his brainchild and gift to his alma mater. In appreciation, the school dedicated it as the Kutub Kana Tunku. The sixth Raja of Perlis, Tuanku Said Putra Jamalulai, was another very prominent Old Free. He officiated at the opening of the Old Frees Association building in Jalan Sultan Ahmad Shah, Penang in 1963. During Tuanku's term as the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, he was known as the last king of Malaya, the first king of Malaysia and the only king that modern Singapore had ever known. Tun Dr. Lim Chong Yu was a Queen's scholar and a school prefect. During the Second World War, he served as a medical officer in China. After returning to Malaya, he immersed himself in politics and later became Penang's second chief minister for 22 years. He transformed Penang into a world-class, export-oriented manufacturing center. His other lasting legacies are the sprawling Komtar complex and the first Penang Bridge. Tan Sri Dato Sri Justice Yusofe Abdul Kader had one of the sharpest legal minds in the British Commonwealth. He displayed great courage during the judicial crisis of 1988. Dr. Ong Chong Keng was a brilliant doctor, politician and orator. For speaking up strongly against a communist who was assassinated in 1948, his death shocked the nation. Tan Sri Dr. Teuku Zakaria, or P. Ramlee, was a man of diverse talents in entertainment. Foremost, he was known for his acting and singing. Wee Chong Jin was Chief Justice of the Singapore Judiciary for 27 years. For a very brief period in 1985, he was even the acting President of Singapore. These were just a few of the Old Frees that had greatness thrust onto them. There were many others that rose to prominence, locally and abroad. Taking part in politics was a natural avenue for people imbued with the free school spirit. To contribute to society, many went down this path in Malaysia and Singapore. A number of them ended up in the legislative bodies. A few attained the positions of national ministers or state chief ministers. Others who wanted to serve in the public sphere but did not find politics attractive ended up as civil servants. In this group, we can find mayors of cities and heads of various government departments and statutory bodies. A large number of Old Frees ended up in the legal profession where they found the cuts and thrusts of law attractive. A few rose to the upper echelons of their calling as top lawyers and judges. Medicine was another vocation of choice. It was and is a good field to earn a living. It was also an area where one could contribute to the overall well-being of society. Indeed, many Old Frees headed government medical departments and hospitals. Others conducted research, for example, into preventable diseases and taught at universities. Perseverance and convictions were also the driving forces for many who became entrepreneurs. Quite a number became highly successful, and some, with their wealth, engaged in philanthropic activities. Many became effective community leaders, taking charge of civil society organizations that Penang is very famous for. Sporting prowess also saw some Old Frees attain international acclaim. This was particularly apparent in badminton in the 1940s and 50s when Malaya won the Thomas Cup 3 times. In their own true ways, all these gentlemen from the past demonstrated the indomitable free school spirit. They showed that strength and faith are driving forces of achievement and the creators of virtues. While they remain great role models for the present Frees, beyond any doubt, countless other Old Frees alive today will continue to succeed and write their own chapters in history in the years to come. Fortis atque Fidelis.